Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Blade Warband Florist modded with me, Cornish-Knight, and Gwen Ravenheart, the Ravenhearted Queen. Now, last time we left off, we had literally just gone to war with the Rodox, so we still get about doing that. I know the problem I have at the moment, and I'll leave it up to you guys to leave comments in the comment section. Because the size of basically how big these files can become, and how limited my internet upload is because of where I live, it means that I can only really do about 25 to half an hour videos for Mount and Blade, which means that it's going to take us a while to get this campaign done, or done to a stage where I'm happy to leave it. I mean, would you guys like a 30-minute instead of 25 minutes? I know 25 minutes is easier to watch. Don't know. Ooh, and burn the village. Let's take all this stuff, because the problem that I have is that I really would like to play this for longer, but obviously it takes me, to put this video up, it takes me about 6 hours. So yeah, as you can imagine, it can become quite a time sink. Do you want to lose one of these horses? Or one of these bits of iron? Cheap leather, cheap wine. That is the question, isn't it? Probably one of these lame horses, so I can get a bit more money for these. We'll just check out our food supply. Well-made bread. My Battle Brothers series has come along well. I hope everyone is enjoying it. Some grain, perhaps. Give us a bit more variety. No, maybe not. Well, we've got that. We'll head over to Woodchurg. Under siege by the Republic. Oh, it's the Duchy of the Vergers. Vagers? That'll be interesting. If they take that, the Nords will be in a bad state. That's one of their major cities. If that is the case, that would get problematic. We'll head up here, though, drop some stuff off. Does raise some questions, though. How do we beat Parven? They're besieging Parven again. Okay, that's going to be a pain. We should probably head back and take care of that. I was going to drop off supplies, but our morale is fine, so let's keep going. Now, I've been looking at the new Mount Blade Bannerlords, and it looks really interesting. It seems to be heavily based around the fall of the Roman Empire. Well, the Western Roman Empire anyway, from what I can tell. It will be interesting, I'll give you that much. Ooh. Stupid massive bandit armies. I must admit, that's the only thing I dislike about the Florist mod, is that they literally make these ginormous bandit armies appear. Let's just quickly pop in here. Good merchant. Does anyone actually have any money? He has a bit of money, so we can pour off some of this less valuable stuff. Probably some of these swords, to be honest. Don't really need them. I wish you had a sort button. That's one of the things I think this game could really do with, is a sort button. Hopefully they'll add it in the new game. Keep the horse, and if we acquire it, you need to give that sword to someone. No, those aren't particularly, maybe. But head down to Parven, see if it's still under siege. The king should be getting his backside in gear soon enough. Now I'm been enjoying playing Battle Brothers. Battle Brothers is a very nice little game. Ooh, okay, maybe not. You're looking at probably 400. So we will need the king to turn up. A lot of the barons I'm seeing, let's see, probably 500, 600 force there at the moment. We need the king. They're all big stacks. That's not great. Not a lot we can do about that. We can probably go and burn down some of their settlements. It depends. Depends if our forces can basically break the siege. Khanate and the Republic made a defensive pact. Sovereign relations. Who are the other Rodoks be fighting? Yeah, the Saranids. They're fighting the Sultanate. The Sultanate's going to take advantage of that. They'll probably go for Alamar Castle, or maybe just go for Screw and go for Grunwald Castle. They tend to do that. Personally, if it was me, I'd go smashing straight up the middle and go for Idealis Castle and try and take it over here. Or at least take this one and maybe then go for that one. They broke the siege. Why was that? Oh no, it's not. They haven't broken the siege, it's a trap. They're going to reinforce in the capital. Do I want to get involved in that massive muck up there? They've got the Baron as well. This is not good. Our forces got absolutely slaughtered. We could probably take that 68 there. Ooh, I say that. Actually, you probably could take them. It's just the problem is they got that stupid escort. I'd love to try and take them on. Come on, the game of cat and mouse. Yeah, they've got a lot of their really tough blokes back now. But now we've got them on open ground, so we should be able to face them into an ambush. As long as we can get them going in the right direction. Push them towards Suno. Hopefully there will be an assisting army around here to do something about them. Come on. Why aren't you going for them, mate? I mean, kiting these guys around all day. Fine, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. I am Ravenheart, Mab Ravenheart, your service. I will ask you only one time. Rightio. Right, we're at a disadvantage. We haven't got the strongest advantage here. Cavalry formation on the stand close. We've got to hit them like a ton of bricks. Right. They're right there. Right, cavalry charge. Infantry charge, let's go. Let's get this done. Wait until they relocate. There, they're on low ground. Hopefully that should break the most of their number. We might lose some people in this. That can't be all their number. Would they bring in reinforcements? That was relatively straightforward, but I did think we lost some people. No, we only lost one person wounded. Not too bad. You are my prisoner now. I captured a whole bunch of them. I never understood that. It's like, oh, they take offence for you capturing them. Well, you could just kill them. It did happen, depending on who you were fighting. I mean, technically the Lords of Chivalry declared that you should take them prisoner, or at least ransom them, but some people just didn't care. It's the medieval period. Ooh, killer dagger. Very nice. Everything else not really worth touching. Interesting. Where are they travelling to? Oh, we still got that quest. Druidin. There goes Trinidad's party's right there. If we can just get him in time. I'd forgotten about that. Good to see you. Radio. Get our morale up. Rightio. Let's just pop into Suno quickly. See if they have a ransom broker. Rightio. I want to sell my prisoners to you. Get rid of them. Hire enough one of them. Let's go. I know I'm relying a lot on mercenaries, but to be honest, I find mercenaries very useful in this game. Especially if you're doing like a cavalry heavy army like I am. It doesn't really pay to try and recruit and train people from scratch, not normally anyway. So we can probably actually... Unless he doesn't need it, it's probably one of these guys needs it more. That's your equipment. Yes, he can probably do with these. There we go. 34. Everything's looking fine. Don't know where they're travelling to. The Virgos gave up trying to take Wurcheg. Same, it would be useful to weaken the Nords, though to be honest they're not as actually difficult in the Florist version as they are in the vanilla version. In the vanilla version, the Nords are normally the faction that wins. Normally. It depends. In this version they slightly weaken due to the fact that their archers aren't as... Well, the archers in the vanilla game aren't as good. It's the weakness of the Nords in the vanilla game is that their bow units are weak. Or not weak, but they use a lot of long-range bows, so like long bows, so they burn through their ammo very quickly. But in this version they're not as good, so they tend to be very good like on the offensive. Where's he going? Are we rallying somewhere? Is that what we're planning to do? Parvan still not under siege, that's not so bad. So he literally is going there to basically muster. The only reason I do this is because it basically gets my morale with certain lords up. Right, here we go. Where are we going now, boss? Sometimes I do think the AI needs to be improved. I'm looking forward to the new game. It looks a lot more dynamic. The fact that you can like take over areas of cities and run them like for criminal purposes, or just do it for your own purposes, like faction thing. Like, and there's the king. Oh, they're going to go Uxkhal. We're fighting to reclaim Uxkhal. That's going to be fun. We could probably actually kill these guys if you really wanted to, just absolutely annihilate them. It would be so satisfying to do. Because they're mostly just forest bandits, so we could literally just crush them. Plus without their bodyguard here to save them. Actually, that might be something worth doing. Have to keep him away from any reinforcements he has. Curses, I don't want to fight the archers at night, because I can't see what the heck I'm doing. Okay, we've got orders. Right, let's just kill him now, before his allies get here. Yep, let's do it. Charge the enemy. 200 versus 96. Let's let the Sultanate fight them first. Because these are my men and I'd rather not lose them. So let's pull them back. The secret to being a good mercenary, folks, make sure that you keep your own men alive. And know when to stay out of trouble. Yeah, they're bringing reinforcements. Good thing that we had these reinforcements. Time to send in my guys. Charge! So there's a lot of them. But we should win. New enemies have arrived. Horse took some damage. We should clear these guys up relatively quickly. Ooh, took a lot of damage from a spearman. Someone killed a horse. But we managed to wipe them out. Nicely done. One of our guys was hurt. Most of their guys were killed. The outlaws managed to escape. Anybody here worth really hiring? Nope. We captured some forest bandits. Captured some mountain bandits. No one worth really hiring. But I just wanted to, you know, put that guy down because he was getting on my nerves. Take some of the better gear. He says, then looks at it all. It's not particularly good gear. So we managed to murder him. That's nice. Very nice indeed. We've got to do now about your boss. Hmm? Right. Where's that? He's the bloke, he's the field marshal. Let's go and talk to him. Good to see you. About the task you gave me. Okay. Ah, well. I see. He still doesn't like me too much, but hey ho. Hopefully that will improve. Be a pain if it doesn't. Yeah, the Sultanate's really crushing them now. I'd be surprised if they don't go for Alamera Castle. Alamera Castle. To be honest, I've besieged this castle before. It's an absolute nightmare to take. The layout of it, it's really bad for the attacker. Right here, let's get that done. He wants to talk to me. Have a quest. Okay, you found your volunteer. My strongest advice to people playing this is to do these side objectives. Do these. They may seem like pathetic, but they are so. Ypres Castle, Chazar. Right. With the death of their boss, these guys are pretty much Scarpa. Should leave these. They're still about, which is a pain. But I managed to kick in their boss, which is nice. Hopefully that should put them down for a while. Chazar. Ooh, that. Okay, to be honest, this is actually a really nasty one. But I would recommend that you still do these missions, just because, to be honest, it's an easy way to get favour. If they take back Uxhall, they should be in a relatively good place. The problem was, if I was normally playing this, I'd consider actually just like siding with one of the factions, but the problem with that is that you lose so much of your income. Because you have to remember, I'm getting paid wages as a mercenary. The moment I take an oath of allegiance to one of the kings in this game, my wages basically dry up. Right, that's completed. We'll rush back to the capital. They haven't got anybody here that can catch me. Okay, maybe they do. He's going to be a pain, isn't he? That 130 stack. The problem with that, the problem I have, you see, is that if you're playing as the Road Ox, they have a really strong defensive position. All their inner territory is guarded by mountains. It's really hard to raid them unless you're willing to take risks. Please, there not be a massive giant garrison here. Fortunately there isn't. Road Ox militia, not even worth worrying about really. Turn in the job, and that's probably where we're going to call it quits. Ooh. Curses. Okay, they're taking this fight to the capital. It depends. Don't know if they're going to take it or not. They should be able to. If I'd been captured by the army, that would have been nasty. We're going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you've liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter, the links below, or just look me up. No, actually, I'm not on Facebook anymore because my Facebook page has been disabled, so only on Twitter. I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.